Hello Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Solaris Studio. I'm going to now perform divine signals for Libra Sun, Moon and Rising. So first let's begin from our oracles and see what divine signals may appear for the month of November 2025. So we have Avalokitesvara, and it says, see the other person's point of view. Your next message is, we have the Ganesh. Ganesh says yes. Okay. Now, I have the Visconti Tarot, and I love reading with historical cards. I shuffled these, by the way, long before the reading starting. So I'm gonna pick now 3 tarot cards for you. Your first card is a nine of Pentacles. You have the Sun, and your last card is you have the 10 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have a 2 of Cups, dear Libra friends. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Libra. This is okay. So my intuition telling me that there is a one-on-one dynamic currently actively going on, and the oracles help for that. They show us some guidance, starting from the Avalokitesvara. So this is actually this is a bodhisattva of compassion. We can say bodhisattvas like walking Buddhas. So this this one particularly hears the cries of the world. That's why it is inviting for emotional clarity. And emotional clarity can take place through gentle perspective shifting. Of course, as Libra, you are always seeking fairness. Though here you are being asked to listen deeper. This does not mean to compromise your identity, but it wants you to understand what the story is really about beneath the surface. And by listening the other person's point of view, you are starting to see. And this does not necessarily mean you are agreeing with them, okay? But understanding definitely dissolves the tension, as you know. And Ganesh says yes afterwards. And Ganesh, of course, as you know, Ganesh removes the obstacles. And this is actually a confirmation card for you, my friends. It seems this is a relational situation, and you have felt stuck with this person or with this particular dynamic. Maybe you have experienced misunderstandings, but this being emotionally tangled energy now, I think, moving. So there are divine signals around things where you can see, yes, this can be resolved. Yes, I can have some clarity. Yes, I'm supporting you, or you can feel supported at this time. it seems to this story, someone is coming from a place of self-worth. They are not coming from a place of dependency, fear, or proving something. This can be your energy. This is also an earth energy, by the way. And of course, Nine of Pentacles, the card of self-possession, independence, self-respect. Something stands tall here, as you can see. Something stands tall. And this is what has been standing tall is illuminated. This is a pure light reading. The divine signal is the pure light, pure clarity. And it is restoring your sense of self and your mental faculties. Ten of Swords, of course, can be sometimes painful endings, but this may not be the case necessarily this time, because I feel this is more of like a closing a mental cycle with something, so you can release from old narratives. If some subjects has their very original core in life, before it's like discussed or like broken into pieces, and if that essence has some kind of an innocence to it, this can be restored. You are really grasping the core of a situation. And this is happening in the heart-to-heart level. It is happening in the partnership level. It is happening in a way that you mirror each other with this person. And this November is making something undeniable for you. It's simple, it's obvious, and it cannot go back to the under the rock, you know. So here we are, I think, trying to allow a relationship like to rebalance itself, and this rebalancing energy can be through, of course, a pure discussion, pure mental clarity, which can bring the point of view in a way that you see, you understand this time. You see something that you didn't see or realize before. So yeah, the understanding, of course, does not mean you agree, but it can heal something within you. You can clear a misunderstanding, and you can really release that past wound, so that this can give a way for a new connection in your life as you close the past now. And any reunion you can build at this time can be built on that respect, okay? Not old dynamics, because old dynamics from now on won't work. New dynamics needs to be introduced so that people can be occupied with them to revisit their visions. I would say this with your oracles also talking about compassion, they talk about clarity. I think that has been a story. It was a long held pain story, but now I think this pain will dissolve. Your independence really allows for an honest connection. So emotional clarity can really resolve, of course, things, right? Because emotional clarity gives us the energy to communicate things once felt impossible. So this is this kind of awakening. Sometimes connections try to return to our lives, but we left them because we don't want to deal with them. But this time, I think through emotional clarity, new things can be discussed. So things can return renewed, but some things will also stay behind. And whatever is draining your light, and I think there has been things which were like draining your light, I think these will be closed. So you can also clear space for real soulful love, which is the Two of Cups energy. Plus, if you are looking for some fair negotiations in work and career matters, as you see someone's intentions now, Libra, you can clearly get into that fair negotiation. You can allow for fair negotiation. So maybe a partnership can benefit from that. So it can be a win-win situation. And this may really contribute that values that you carry with yourself. But also, of course, it's letting you to dive into another person's values too. And honestly, sometimes, in the connections, some people, they are incapable of hearing you, right? I think this situation will somehow stop to be understood by someone who does not have the capacity to do so. And if you were like trying to get your word across, you don't have to try hard this much, but this may also allow you to, the dynamic in the reading can also allow you to listen to your own needs first as well. So that can be the time when the peace arises. And this does not mean you also ignore theirs. You are actually hearing them. Sometimes two roots bring pain, but some two roots, of course, they bring peace. And I think this time the two root will bring peace for you. So the clarity after pain, that understanding, something lands in a beautiful place. And I think you're gonna see the two root. And this may really open the heart. Gemini, Virgo energy, Leo energy is also Cancer energy here is present in your reading. And I hope this can really bring you some insight for November, Libra friends. Thank you so much for joining me. By the way, if you have a personal tarot question, you can always visit me in my live streams to ask your personal question. Check the description box below to see how it works if it's your first time. And I'm very much excited to connect with you, Libra. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.